Rise and grind. The smoothest whiskeys there are. Let's get into the list. Every day someone comes up to me and they say, hey, what's a really smooth whiskey? And I cringe on the inside. I hate that word, smooth. But rather than being a whiskey snob, I give them some suggestions. I want to share with you what you are interpreting as smooth. Whiskey is usually good, but what you are calling smooth could be a number of different things. One, smooth for you, it might mean that it's not spicy. And so some of you might not like rye. You might not like whiskey that has rye in it. That gives it some spiciness. It might give it some earthiness. It might give it some saltiness. And so what you are calling smooth might simply mean you want wheat. And so that's the first thing. It might simply mean you don't want a heavy rye content. Second thing could simply be you don't want a lot of proof. And so a lot of whiskey enthusiasts, we like whiskey at least about 115 proof. You might not enjoy that. And so what you're calling smooth might be something that's around 90 proof, such as Blantons. The other thing, it could be age. If whiskey has been aged for a long time, it's going to be blended together. And so it's going to come across as being smoother. And so maybe you're looking for something that's aged a lot. And again, back to blending. And so good quality whiskey is going to be blended in such a way that is going to appear to drink very smooth. And so those are some of the things. It could be the age, it could be the rye content, could be the proof, it could be the blend. And so we've got a list for you of 5 smooth whiskeys. First whiskey on our list of the smoothest whiskeys, we have Weller Special Reserve. Now this is a wheater. It has no rye. This is the king of the wheater. Most Weller products have no rye. These are wheat, which means they have 51% or more corn. And the second ingredient is usually wheat. And so there's no rye spice. And that makes this a very smooth drink. It's also low proof. And so this is a 90 proof. So 90 proof wheat is going to drink very smooth. This is a crowd pleaser. You're gonna get notes of honey and caramel. This is a $25 bottle. I know I've seen it priced for $100 in some other places, but don't pay more than $50 for this. This is a good basic pour. If you're looking for something that's smooth, Weller Special Reserve. The next whiskey on our list, this is Japanese whiskey. This is Hibiki Harmony. This is smooth. This is a lot of notes of white chocolate. And so this is one of my favorite pours. I always keep a bottle and a backup bottle of this. It's used to sell for about $70. The price is now creeping up. This is a great pour. You've got notes of honey. You've got that, again, the white chocolate. You've got some caramel. You also have some hints of orange. It can at times present some spice, but anyone drinking this is definitely gonna say it drinks smooth. This is 86 proof. And so again, there's a reason why it tastes so smooth. It's because it's lower in proof. But they found a way to make something that's low in proof still be high in quality and high in experience. And so Hibiki Harmony, this is a great choice if you're looking for something that's smooth. And of course, we can't do a bourbon list talking about whiskeys that are smooth without mentioning Blantons. And so this is the king of smooth. It's lower proof. It's about 92, 93 proof. It's honey, it's caramel, it's butterscotch. It's a good pour. It's a good, smooth bourbon. For all the reasons that we've been saying, it's aged well, blended well, not high in rye. The proof is low. And so this is a great, smooth bourbon. Pay for it at a reasonable price. In fact, if you like this video, we just released part 2 of our Stop Chasing Blantons. Check out that video, check out part 1. But yes, if you're looking for a smooth bourbon and you want to pay about $75 for it, go with Blantons. Do not pay more than $75 for this. Blantons, the smooth choice. The next whiskey that we have on our list is Old Elk. Now, Old Elk puts out a lot of products. This is their single barrel. This is actually a high proof one. This is 109 proof, but despite the high proof, it still drinks very smooth. This gives you a perfect mixture of caramel and cereal. And so you get all those quintessential bourbon notes, that brown sugar, the caramel, the honey, but you also get what could taste a bit like malted barley. It could taste a little bit like cereal, tastes that's usually associated with Scotch. And so this is that perfect blend of bourbon and Scotch. It's a good blend of high proof, yet smooth. It's a good blend of caramel and cereal. And so Old Elk, they put out a lot of wheaters. This is a great choice if you're looking for something that's high proof, but yet still smooth. I would go with an Old Elk product. This is their single barrel. This goes for about $80 or so. This is a great, smooth whiskey. Old Elk. The last whiskey that we have on our list, we have from the greatest blender, Bardstown. Now, they've been doing the Fusion series, the Discovery series. They've been doing a lot of collaborations, but this is their Origin series. And so now they've got their own distillate. And so they released a high rye whiskey, bourbon, and this is their wheated bourbon. And so this is their bottle and bond, which means it's 50%. It means that it's been aged for at least 4 years. I believe this has been aged for 6 years. This is a great blended. This is a good choice. This is smooth. It has no rye. This is a wheater. And so all the things that we're looking for great blending. We're looking for no rye. It tastes like sweet cream and sweet bread. And so you've got that sweet, wheated taste to it. I believe this is high in corn because you've got such a sweet blend that's going on. There are some subtle notes of spice in this, but the experience, the taste, and the value is amazing. This is a $50 bottle. They could have easily sold this for $100, and I still would have bought this. This is Bardstown Bottle in Bond. This is their wheated product. And so if you're looking for something that is smooth, this is now more readily available. Total Wine stocks this. This is a great choice if you want a smooth bourbon. We have shared with you the thing you've been looking for, a good, smooth whiskey. If we've helped you, help us back. Hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment. Let us know what are some of the smooth whiskeys you enjoy. Help us to continue to grow. We started this channel in November of 2022, and already we have gained thousands of subscribers just like you. Thank you. And now for our conversation. I want to share a story today. And the story is about the frog and the scorpion. In this story, the scorpion goes to the frog and they're at the side of a lake. And the scorpion says, "Hey, can I hop onto your back as you hop across this lake?" The frog says, "I don't want to do that. I know you. I know your reputation. As soon as we start hopping, you're going to sting me and then I'm going to die." The scorpion says, "Why would I do that? If I sting you, we'll both drown." And so the frog thinks about it and says, okay. So the scorpion gets on his back and they both hop across the lake. The scorpion's on the frog's back. The frog is hopping and hopping. And then the scorpion stings him. While he's dying and about to drown, the frog looks at the scorpion and says, "Why did you do that? I'm gonna drown, which means you're gonna drown. We're both going to die. Why would you do that?" And the scorpion says, "I'm a scorpion. It's in my nature." I want to share that story with you because there are some of you out there. You keep letting scorpions get on your back. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. No one should ever trick you, con you, deceive you twice. Open your eyes, open your ears, and see people for who they are. People do not usually change. The guy who you loaned money to the last time that didn't pay you back likely is not going to pay you back this time. The girl who cheated on you the last time is going to cheat on you again. The boss who won't promote you this time is never going to do right by you. People are who they are. And you've got to see that. You've got to recognize that. You've got to realize that. And you've got to move forward with that knowledge and with that information. Stop being deceived. Stop being tricked. Stop hoping that people will change. Because there are some things that is just in some people's nature. There are some people who, no matter how much you help them, they're going to stab you in the back. No matter how you try to think about it, and you think that if I help them, they're going to help me, and it works for them, and it's in their nature. It's who they are. It's what they will always do. And you, as the man who is rising and grinding, you've got to protect your back. You've got to protect your reputation. You've got to protect your money, protect your family, protect your peace, and in some cases, protect your health. You've got to make those decisions. And when you see that scorpion, and when he starts giving his speech, you've got to just hop away. Rise and grind.